Yo, minasan, konnichiwa. Welcome to Living La Vida in Japan. I'm your host, Ninja Eddie. Now check it out. Today we're gonna do some Pokemon Go battles in the Master League. Well, let's jump right into it. So I'm gonna use a Giratina, a Mewtwo, and I'm a champ. Check out this video. Quick disclaimer, I did this video when before they revamped the whole battle league, the whole screen and everything. And at this time I was ranked 7. Now I'm ranked 8th. And I usually lead with my Giratina with Shadow Ball, and I have a champ that has Rock Slide, Dynamic Punch, and Mewtwo has Confusion and Psychic. And this first match, I started off bad with a bad lead, but some way or another I was able to recover. I mean, when you have I'm tossed up between Psycho Cut and Psychic, because I understand with Psycho Cut, you could easily get to a charge move much quicker, but Confusion does so much more damage, just right off the bat, but it takes a long time, so you have to pick and choose your battles. But in this run I chose to keep with Confusion, so it could eat some HP off the opponents, but it takes a long time. But I found using Confusion, you do much better against Kyogre, because Kyogre just annihilates you with Surf, but when you do damage with Confusion, it eats away at the HP, because it's a tank. Here in my second match, once again I start off on the wrong foot. They have a Dragonite and I have a Giratina, but I kept it in because I didn't want to lose switch control over here. But I don't have a choice when it comes down to like that. But one thing on this run, that I didn't do too bad, considering I don't have second charge moves. During this time I didn't have second charge move. I mean, it's much better to have a second charge move. In the next video you will see that when I use a different team, well, almost a different team. I mean, the only one I have here with a second charge move is my champ, and this one is 100 IV, so I didn't want to. I think my favorite Pokemon is Machamp, just because it does so much damage overall, especially when you're trying to get rid of a gym. But in this situation, when you fight Dragonite, more than not, you're gonna lose. And like I said, Dragonite versus Giratina, it's really difficult to win, especially when they have two Pokemon. So whatever comes next, I'm gonna shoot the Shadow Ball. Yeah, too little too late. It was an advantage for me, but when you have low HP, there's not much you could do. So once again, we see another Dragonite. And I think here is when I made a mistake. I was supposed to switch into Mewtwo, but it actually worked to my advantage. I don't know why I picked Machamp. I remember during the time I accidentally just picked the wrong one, but I mean, there's nothing you could do. Once it comes out, it comes out. But I was able to get one of their shields, and since they have Outrage, it takes a lot more time for them to get to their charge move. So right off the bat, I got rid of 2 of their shields. So that was definitely an advantage for me. And they even switched off, which I don't understand. Why would you switch off at this moment in time? But I made the mistake of going with Rock Slide. I should have went with Dynamic Punch. And I want to conserve my shields. I want to keep at least that one shield ready. And this Shadow Ball should take out their Metagross. And my Mewtwo should easily take out their Roserade. Like, this should be no problem whatsoever. And since I have a shield left, it's no problem. I should take out the Dragonite. This should be game, set, and match. You know, for all you duelers out there, I'm sure you guys have your own strategy. If you have any suggestions, how could I improve my game? Please comment in the comment section. I would like to know how to improve my game. I mean, my goal is to get to rank number 10 at one point in life. But we'll see. I mean, also I'm ranked 38, so it's kind of difficult to be challenging. But the interesting part is that I'm not really good in Great League and in Ultra League. I've done much better in the Master League, and the reason I think that is because once I started playing Pokemon Go, I always just went for to get the stronger Pokemon. I didn't really focus on, you know, Pokemon that in my eyes were weak, that, you know, they weren't high, they didn't have high CP or anything like that. So I didn't ever really focus on any Pokemon with low CPs because, you know, I never thought there were gonna be any battle leagues like this. Now that they are, I'm trying to find good Pokemon in the lower levels, but I've done much better in the Master League. Oh yes, and if you hear any sound effects, that's just my son here in the booth with me, recording away. It's kind of difficult to keep him quiet, but you know, if you have a kid, you will understand the struggles sometimes you do as a parent. But whatever, it's not a big deal. So we'll go right next to the next match. I was able to squeeze out a win on that one. You know, one of the things that Tyranitar always is a tough one to follow is when you don't have the Machamp. But in this run, since I had Machamp, I could easily take care of him. As always, it's, you know, I've been seeing a lot in this runs. I've been seeing a lot of Dragonites. It's pretty difficult when you start off with Giratina because they usually take you right out. But like I said, you know, it's, you know, when I've used Psychic Cut, I feel that against Dragonite I have more success when I use Confusion versus Psycho Cut. I mean, if you have any other suggestions, if you have other experiences, please let me know. Especially when they have two shields. When they have two shields, when you have Confusion, you tend to do more damage. I mean, in my experience, what I've seen in these runs. Oh, and they bring in Snorlax. And this should be no problem for my champ. Probably be Body Slam if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they should definitely get rid of their Snorlax. Let's see what their last Pokemon is. And Rock Slide easily takes care of Dragonite. So far so good. I'm on a roll here. Heatran. Machamp should take care of this one, but I decide to stay in because, like I said, I hate losing change control. That always does it for me. See, if I would have switched over to Machamp, they would have totally annihilated me with Togekiss. And I still don't know why I shielded with Ancient Power, but as I say again, like, Psycho Cut is awesome to get to your charge move, but when they have, you know, a lot of shields up, the Confusion eats away so much from Togekiss. Same thing with with Kyogre or another that does neutral damage. This is gonna be flamethrower. I'm gonna block this. Alright, last one. I should be able to survive this surf and hit him with dynamic punch. Dynamic punch will do very nice neutral damage. That's pretty much game, set, and match. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the next one. Another bad start here. I have to switch. Ooh, interesting matchup. Hopefully they don't have Shadow Ball, but it doesn't matter. They have wow. Very ballsy. They didn't even use a shield. I'm definitely gonna shield this. Ooh, and they had Focus Blast. Interesting. They're up 2 shields to 1, but at one point they will have to use their shield, especially since I'm bringing a Psychic. Alright. You know, the funny thing is, now that I'm watching the fight and I'm commenting as I'm watching the battles, you know, I could see where I made mistakes. Like I should have kept Mewtwo with Giratina. That should have I shouldn't have changed it in that situation. I just kept Mewtwo on Giratina. But, you know, could have, would have, it doesn't matter. I get the W just by a little bit. Alright, we're going to go against the Luchador. And I will always say this, when I see someone with Luchador mask, I'm always a little bit concerned just because that tells me they got to rank 10 at one point. Ooh. This is a good switch for me. I'm able to eat up their Pokemon and have 2 charge move. Let's see who they bring. Ooh, they bring in Metagross. And again, I made what a stupid mistake. I don't know why I went for a Rock Slide. Guess rookie mistake. Doesn't matter. They're gonna use. I'm not going to shield this, or I do shield it. Wow. I think I would have not shielded it because I knew they have their fighting. I would have just brought in Mewtwo and eat away with confusion. Definitely gonna shield this. Yep. Alright. So far, so good. Finally, I get a favorable matchup. A really good favorable matchup. Look at that. With Snorlax in, my champ is easily is gonna defeat Snorlax. You know, another thing, if for all the people watching this video, what team do you use? I'm curious to know. You know, I wish I could see and see more people post their lineup, because it's just I just want to get a feel, you know, because I want to improve my game. This is something I enjoy doing. I mean, it's a lot of fun. And you know, I never thought when I started playing Pokemon Go 4 years ago that it would lead to this. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't use the shield there, but I guess I was saving it because they still have the Dragonite in the back. Alright. Well, I guess I knew what I was doing when I watched when I was playing before. Alright. Again, start off on the wrong foot. They're probably going to switch to some psychic. No, actually not really. Wow, this is a bad switch. I wonder what they have. It's always good when they switch to a Pokemon that is not really doing any damage. I mean, they're eating away at my HP, but I'm also getting rid of them. I mean, I'm gonna bring in Mewtwo and I should easily handle this. I just shield because it might be Santum would have not done any damage really. Oh, they have a Garchomp. The funny thing is, I think, you know, I haven't seen Garchomp in that much as I thought I would. But in rank 8, I've seen him a lot more. I mean, I guess that's what separates the ranks. And they just quit on the spot there. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please share, please like, please subscribe to my channel. I'll try to bring more Pokemon Go battles or video game reviews. I don't know. We'll see what goes down. I'll talk to y'all later. Hasta luego. Matane.